Hi guys, and welcome back to Reed's Readers with your host Clinton Reed Britton. This month I am not doing the TBR Toyland TBR game because you're gonna see a lot of that in June. But because I am the acolyte for Hope, who's my priestess, of the Chaotic Wilds Coven in the Witchathon, which is taking part the entire month, I have came up with a book for every prompt on this. Now, not all of them have circles like I wanted, but whatever. And I don't own all of them physically, and I don't know, I'm still, you know me. But I have them all written down. I'll let you know when I'm reading for what. I apologize. First time ever wearing this crown, and I don't know if I put it on right. And it feels like it's sliding. So, we'll see how long this lasts on my head. Sterling's still, like, sleepy by, and that back there is going to irritate me this entire video. Because it's, like, all smooth, and then it's, like, pop. Whatever. But let's just get into the bingo board. I'm going to go across. And if I read all of these, awesome. If I don't, awesome. It's readathon. If you don't know what Witchathon is, I will have Sam and Hope's announcements linked down below. Hope you guys join us at the Chaotic Wilds. We have some fun things planned. We have some, we will be making flower crowns. You'll join us for a tea and tarot party. There is a lot, and it's going to be so much fun. But, so the first prompt on the board is paranormal. For this, I don't own the book, but I am buddy reading a book called The Hell House by Dakota Wild. Literally, all I know about this is spicy romance. Dark spicy romance with 7 men, 2 females, all share the 7 men together. And each of the 7 men are supposed to represent the 7 deadly sins. All I know is on Goodreads it's labeled paranormal, and I went, bet. Next, which is a book that features a quest, I will be reading Secret at the Skull House, which is a Mel Cozy mystery. And because to me, solving a mystery is solving a quest of sorts. And I like that idea. Plus, I needed to find a way to get this on TBR, and I thought it was perfect. Next is a book set in nature. I will be using our group book for that. And that is Wilder Lore, The Accidental Apprentice by Amanda Foodie, which is about a boy named Barclave Thorne, who, this is, the best way for me to pitch this is Pokemon meets magic. Instead of Pokeballs, they jump into your skin as a tattoo and then pair with you. To me, it's a little bit more Digimon than it is Pokemon, but hey, works. Gorgeous cover. We chose this because it is the perfect Chaotic Wilds book, but it's also both me and Hope want to catch up with the series, so we're gonna buddy read this, and then we're gonna probably read the rest so that we can catch up before the next one comes out. Next is Nature on the Cover, and for this, I am buddy reading with Hope a book called Hat Trick Heart by Ella Market. It has lightning all across the cover. To me, lightning occurs in nature, so it's got nature on the cover. All we know about this is it's a reverse. It's a why choose hockey romance. Yes, please. Next is a book that features fairies. In my reread, I had stopped back in 2020. I'm just going to pick up back where I was because I love this series and I have read it a lot of times, but I want to finish it. So I will be reading Night Broken, which is book 8 in the Mercy Thompson series, which I don't remember the type of fae that's in this, but I know all types of fairies are in this world. But if you don't know what Mercy Thompson series is, it follows a girl named Mercy Thompson who is a VW mechanic who can shapeshift into a coyote. Oh, she's a were-coyote. So she's more a skinwalker. She's Native American. This one follows more of her like Native American roots, and you get more of who she is. But she ends up getting paired with the alpha of the werewolf pack, Adam. And then one of my favorite gay werewolves is from this world, and that is Warren, who is a cowboy. Fuck yeah. Next is Plant in the Title. I don't remember the author because I didn't write this one down, but I will be buddy reading, I don't remember exactly with who, but I will be buddy reading Hunting Adeline. If you're looking at me and going, but Clint, neither one of those words is a plant, look up the word Adeline. Or you could look up Angel Trumpet, which is better known as an Adeline, a Brugmansia Adeline. It looks like a vagina, just saying. Perfect. I know nothing about Hunting Adeline except that at one point it was banned from Amazon for being too smutty. So I told them I would at least give it a try. We shall see if I actually complete it or DNF it. So next is Spicy Book. I'm going to be holding up book 1 in this series, but I will be reading book 3 in this series. Savage Lover, which I don't know who it follows, but it's another mafia romance. Savage Lover will follow Nero and Camille. So I'm excited. Next is 250 plus pages. This one's actually longer than I thought it was, but I'm using it for this because it's 250 plus. Because it's 403 pages. Most of these have been like 300. But I will be reading Bad Idea by Max Walker. I needed a way to fit this in besides the circles on the cover, so I am excited. Oh, need more Melville romances. Next is a psychic ability, and for this I will be reading A Virgil in Mourning by Haley Turner, which is book 4. I don't know what this one's about, but there is a character that is friends with Patrick who is an oracle for the... Aren't they called the Herns? Norse? The Norse versions of the Fates control him. All gods are in this world. And also, he's a mage, so there's also psychic abilities throughout that. So, if you don't know what this is a book series following Patrick, who works for the SOA, the Special Operations Agency, where he solves cases that involve the paranormal. He is a mage who is soul-bounded to a werewolf named Jono, who has the spirit of Fenrir in him. Listen. Next is a book with healers. This is not the one, but this is Tate James. I needed a Tate James in my hand. I will be reading Anarchy by Tate James. With the way Seventh Circle ended with her going to the hospital because she kind of got blown up, I'm going to assume there are healers and doctors in the next one. If it follows anything like Madison Cave, there's going to be a lot of hospital visits. So I'm excited. Next is a portal fantasy. And for that, I chose the next book in our Crave Along series, and that is Charm, which is all about them trying to come home because she's stuck in her head, and there's a different shadow realm. She appears in a portal. That I say, it works perfectly. I don't care. It works. Love that. I ain't gonna tell y'all what Charm is about. Technically, Charm takes place between book 1 and book 2, but should be read after book 4. So, next is Multiple Timelines. I will be reading the Chills and Thrills book club book, which I don't own a copy, but I will be listening to via audio. And that is How to Survive Your Murder, which starts off with the main character's best friend is killed. And then next thing she knows, like a week or so has gone by, blah, blah, blah. Next thing she knows, she is teleported back in time to the night her best friend is killed, and it's her trying to stop her best friend from being murdered. So, multiple timelines. Next is a book with circles on the cover, and for this, I will be reading The Hitman's Guide to Making Friends and Finding Love by Alice Winters. It has a scope around him in the shape of a circle. All I know is this follows Leland, who is a hitman, and Jackson, who is a PI, who Jackson finds him hanging from a fence with his ass out. Caught on a fence. Yeah, that's all I know. That's all I want to know. Next is a hyped book, and in the Mel romance world, this book is considered hyped, so I am going to consider the author's duo is considered hyped. So the book is also considered, like, it's on a lot of best Mel romance books lists that I have found, which is why it is the CBC book group book for May for queerness, and that is, I don't own a copy of it, but I will be listening to it via audio or reading the Kindle. That is The Best Men by Serena Bowen and Laura Blakely. All I know is I do believe it is the best man for the bride and the best man for the groom hooking up. That's all I know. That's all I want to know. Next is to read a sequel. Again, not holding up the right one, but I will be reading Bloody Heart, which is a book 4, which follows Dante and Simone. That's all I know. And last but not least is a simplistic cover. And for that, I'm going to pick book 3 in a read-along that I am doing with Dana and Nikki. And I'm really scared for this one because I think something happens in this one. If this is the one I think it is, this is going to scare me, and I don't know if I am mentally and emotionally prepared for this. But that is Third Degree by James Patterson. Can we talk about old school thrillers and mysteries that have simplistic covers? This is the most boring cover I think I've ever seen. Oh, it is! Oh, I just realized who's on the cover. Oh, what happens? But this follows a group of friends who are all, you have Lindsay, who is a lewd detective, Lindsay Boxer. You have Claire Washburn, the medical examiner, the assistant DA, Joe Bernhardt, and a Chronicles reporter, Cindy, who helps solve serial murder cases. So I love this series. It's one of my favorites from my childhood. I cannot wait to continue on with my reread and be able to catch up because I really want to finish this series. There are 22 or 23 out of this. So we're doing one a month. So we're going to be doing this for like a year or so. We're going to be doing this for a while. So listen. But that's all I've got for the Witchathon. I do have 3 others that I would like to try to prioritize. If I read more than these, cool. If not, cool. There are others that I have on Kindle that I would like to try. But these are the ones that I want to focus on that don't focus on the TBR. And some of them do kind of, they might work for different prompts. So I might put them in. But first is, I want to read the rest of the story by Tal Bauer, because it is set in the same universe as my favorite book of the year, Gravity. This is a hockey romance. This one follows the Rocky Mountain Outlaws. That's all I know. And that's all I want to know. And I'm pretty sure if it's anything like Gravity, it's going to destroy me. Next is, this is not the one that, I don't own the edition, but I will be reading Madman, which is a book 4 or 5, I can't remember, in the Necessary Evils series. Is there a list? There's not. But I want to read Madman, which is the second twin. That's all I know. I just want to continue because I haven't picked it up. Because I sat it down because of some things that happened in the one before that one. So, and then I want to finally finish Tales of Verania by reading The Damning Stone by T.J. Klune. This one is where Justin falls in love or has an arranged marriage with a different prince, and the group goes to meet yeah. That's all I know. That's all I really want to know. But that is my TBR for Witchathon. Like I said, I may also pick these up. Who knows? There may be other ones that I might pick up. If I don't finish the Fake Boyfriend series before the end of the month, which I am hoping to do, they will get whatever I've not read will get traveled over into May. It's fine. We're making dough. But that's all I've got for you guys. If you have read any of these, comment down below and let me know. If you're taking part in Witchathon, let me know which coven you're taking part in. Are you part of Chaotic Wilds with me? With me and Hope. I really hope you guys are, because it's going to be fabulous. Listen, we're going to have a gay time, be a little chaotic, and be in the wild. Why not? And I will be reading a lot of Melmo romance. Or a lot of romance in general. And I am here for it. Yet, not a lot of it is sports. Might have to change that. But my sports are, but whatever. But that's all I've got for you guys. If you like this video, hit that thumbs up. And if you're new, hit that subscribe, because you know you want to. And until next time, guys, always be fabulously yourself. Blessed be and join the wild. Oh boy!